So happy New Year, everyone. Just wanted to do a recording for Leona, seeing as it's the new year and she's, all daybreak and dawn related. So let's jump into the build here. First of all, with her constellation, she has that allies, when they have daybreak, they get +1/+1, and when another ally uses daybreak, they get an additional +1/+1. Then with her final 6-star, allies, when daybreak is activated, it activates again, so that both triggers the additional +1/+1 additional time, and any other daybreak effects those characters have also get triggered a second time. So for her relics, we are going to be using Shield of Daybreak, Beast Within, and Strength of Stone. The synergy here is her Shield of Daybreak, which is her champion relic. This gives the Daybreak units tough, as well as when an ally activates Daybreak, they get an additional +0/+1. This goes really well with the Strength of Stone because of the Formidable trait here. That makes it so our health is used to deal damage rather than our power. So we get additional health for both Leona as well as our units, and then they're going to be scaling further with that every single time another unit procs Daybreak. Then we just have Beast Within for Overwhelm. Since we'll be getting really large stats, we will make sure that that happens quickly and we can do a lot of damage. So let's go in and play her adventure. We will go into Baron here. Let's see what we get. So unit survives, end of round, or reduce our max health and lifesteal. I haven't tried this before, but I feel like this could be pretty risky. Well, let's try it and see how much health does that leave us with. 18. Okay, well, we'll see if this works. I may need to go back through this with a separate thing if I end up with some serious issues. Hopefully, if we get to the second one, maybe we can find the +30 health as another bonus, and then make up for our lost health here.
Grant us your guidance. We have need of you.
I am just going to put down another unit so we have another blocker next turn. Just going to pass here. Just going to focus on growing my horde. I didn't want to lose health on those characters last time, so they did not attack in. That's great. Right. And now again. Leave them at 1 health. Unfortunately, couldn't quite kill them, but we should be able to here. It's strong enough.
Her light still burns.
And we'll just block. Get our health back anyway afterwards in the attack next turn.
Through the darkness I see I am the bulwark against darkness!
Alright. 1 round. And attack.
You cannot sway me. Our deeds will be written in the heavens.
So let's try to see if we can get a champion with, or supporting champion and cards that are cheap. Right now these are decently expensive. Okay, this has, well, we already have lifesteal. That doesn't really help us. It does have the attack when he drops. That could be helpful. I'll just go ahead and grab him. Wanted some cheaper units. Let's see if we can get anything cheaper here. Bessa could be good just because we get additional attacks with that. Not a big fan of this, but it does spawn a unit and we guarantee a 1 cost in our starting hand. Also, when he strikes, he reduces our most expensive spells, so let's go ahead and take this. Solitary Monk. This just makes it so we can cut a card. We can also cut a card here. It really doesn't make too much of a difference which way we go. Go down here. We're gonna draw this at our beginning anyway. Alright. She has double attack.
In the War Mother's name.
Get this guy out.
Hey, Horn! You should have had me cast. Let's try this tempo.
We should be able to remove one of these.
You call, I'll respond.
There we go.
Careful, I just calibrated her.
We'll use this and on the cards.
I learned my scars.
Go ahead and give her spell shield just so it's harder for them to interact and potentially remove her. And then we'll put Leo down. Stunning some of them so we can force more damage through and hopefully experience around. I think just bring some things over here. We'll lose some units. Or no, we won't lose them, but they'll, yeah, that's more than enough damage. There we go. We already have a copy of this. We're going to cut it, most likely. So let's just grab this. That'll keep our deck a bit thinner than picking up another creature there. So, and now, as promised, let's go ahead and cut the Sunburst. And we'll head over here. We'll probably pick up the money node next, though we do already have quite a bit of money. We haven't seen other things that are benefiting us. We didn't get double attack this time. Let's toss this guy out first instead. Her out there. We'll just leave her like that and we will attack in. Let's remove their guy that has Overwhelm. Too much damage next time.
Warm hearts and hot soup. No time for soup.
Down Ravoon. Let's see if they did not attack in. Alright, now Leona. You can see our board is growing pretty well with every time that we're casting more units. Alright, he did some damage to us. There's a lot here that could end up killing us, so let's just go ahead and
Wanna hear a song?
we're gonna remove these other characters. We're gonna want to stun him.
King loves battle.
Yeah, let's put out this. Trigger the stun. Stunned now. And since we're already triggering daybreaks,
Blessings from the
use
sun.
this. Get Leona
To
the level.
shine like the sun, you must burn like.
Alright. We'll end the turn there. And now we can leverage this to trigger more daybreaks. Actually, let's toss a unit first.
Acorn, what's in your mouth? No, come back here.
Since this doesn't have a daybreak effect itself, it's best to first get our daybreak effect.
Sunlight blonde.
And no, I think I will eventually
You call, I'll
make
respond.
things take longer. There we go.
Soul Invictus.
Scout is actually good. Do we want to cut anything? I think I'm gonna cut this guy actually. Since we already have lifesteal on everything. If we didn't, I would have kept him, but since we have lifesteal, we really don't need him in there. Let's toss that back. We prefer to draw that so that we get the extra unit. Alright, she has double attack again, so let's put her out
There's somewhere
first.
coming to me. Time to find a meal.
We're just going to put some additional units down so we have blockers for next time.
All unbelievers will see the light.
So
Wanna hear a song?
we will do some damage there.
Oh, think I got a beat.
Alright. Let's get, since he has Challenger, we don't want to lose Raboon. Let's wait for them to get back in first. Unfortunately, we lose Seraphine there. But let's get Raboon out.
Solari controls all that the world touches.
And now
The
Leona.
dawn has arrived. Sunlight blonde.
Growing our board. Alright. We want to remove some more of their units.
Stand and fight.
So
Follow the horizon.
let's get rid of these. Don't like that guy got overwhelmed. But let's
A
get some more
blade forged
bonuses
with
here.
blessed sunlight.
Alright, next Daybreak should level up Leona.
Dragons are here. The dragon's close. I can feel it.
Let's go ahead and toss this guy out. We'll just stun some of their boards.
I am the bulwark against darkness.
Alright. We're good here. And now we should be able to...
Unwavering strength.
Dragon.
There we go. Alright.
Soul Invictus.
Ooh, let's give double attack to Leona. Like that. We really want the plus 30 health. Oh, there we go. That is excellent. That will save us from our previous choice. We can head over here. Alright, we can toss this guy back since we draw him at round start anyway. Unfortunately, we drew that a bit early, but it's alright. We'll put him down.
Only a few days till the show. I got
I'm
this.
gonna go ahead and attach this to him so he gets scout. He has invulnerability, so
I just calibrated it.
go ahead and do this.
Shoot,
And
I'm like
attack them
10
both.
shots.
There we go. Great, we got Ravoon. Let's get him out there. We have tough here, so these things aren't going to do any damage to us. We'll go ahead and block with Ravoon, that's fine. Barely survives, but it does survive. Alright, let's get Leona out here with her double attack.
Bask in the light's radiance.
It's fine. Is it enough to kill them? Yes, it is.
Careful, I just calibrated it.
There we go.
Soul Invictus.
Don't really want her to cost more, so I will grab this guy instead. Great. More Ravoons in our deck is always excellent. Starting with another unit is good for us. We just need to be able to have some blockers and things like that, so no complaints there. This guy is pretty strong for us. Making him Fey doesn't do too much though. This would just more be if we want extra copies. But since we get him in our opening hand anyway, I don't think that's that important. Let's see if there's anything else we can get. This could be good. I know he's 6 cost, but once we toss him down, our whole deck scales like crazy. Because it'll also trigger this +3/+3 from Daybreak, so he'll be massive. I'm curious. Let's just put a couple copies in here. I don't know if we'll actually end up getting that far, but we might kill Baron before we even get to that point. But let's try it and see. Great, we got some good stuff on all of these, so lots of double attack. Let's go ahead and put her out there.
Time to find a mute.
Footprints here.
And we'll just have
Acorn,
this,
open your mouth. No,
this guy
come
just so
back
we
here.
have more defenders.
Wanna hear some?
And we'll take out this. This guy can't do any damage to us, so I guess we might as well attack him
Oh,
and hit
I
him.
think I got a beat.
There we go. Got Ravoon, or not Ravoon, we got Revna, a little bit cheaper there. Alright, it did some damage to our board. A refresh, so that's great. And we can toss him down again. Generate another Daybreak card for us. And already be pretty much ready to level when we drop her next turn. So we'll end our round there. And
Let's hit this temple.
You call our spot. Come on, plenty time for an encore.
-1 mana cost on this. I guess we can take more copies of it. I like Leona with the refill spell mana, because her champion spell is really strong. What do we want to cut copies of, if anything? Don't know if we really want to cut any copies of anything. Could cut this guy. Actually, let's go ahead and cut him. He's not doing a ton for us. Alright. Let's toss that back and one copy of Leona back. Unfortunately, we drew this guy and didn't really have him. I'm gonna drop him first. We'll drop
Something
her.
all sparkles, huh? Well, maybe.
Proud warriors of the sun's true light.
It's down here. Giving him this
I just
will
calibrated
let
her.
us reduce the cost of some spells.
Careful, I just calibrated her.
Alright, Baron takes a good amount of damage on the first turn. What's that doing? He's just striking him. Alright. There he goes.
The
But
dawn has
we
arrived.
luckily can drop Leona here because this guy
Bask
reduced
in
the
the light's radiance.
cost of her.
I need time.
We're going
Chase my
to
shield.
block
I see you there.
across the board. Be a bit careful because he's going to do some damage to our board. But we were able
We
to
rise.
get that to trigger, so now I think we are healthy enough to survive. Excellent. Let's toss him. We really need to get a Raboon, honestly. I guarantee we're going to keep triggering. I'm going to attach this here. When we attach this, we get the barrier from our extra triggers, so we just need to get barrier on some units here. We can remove some of their board. That'll be good. Want some of our weaker units to survive his attack this turn.
Unwavering
So
strength.
let's remove you.
Through the trees.
Let's. Who else can we remove? We can remove this. We'll let you attack in. Remove this guy. I think that'll be it for now.
Careful, I just calibrated her.
Neither of these really. Okay. We can move this over to another unit.
Time to shine.
There we go. Well, at least we can draw.
Oh, shoot.
Raise your weapon,
Draw.
Sunway.
Behold the divine power of the sun.
Oh, got her back.
Glorious end.
here. There's quite a bit of... We don't have any elusive blocking.
No mercy for
Want to
heretics.
limit how much damage we're taking here. Alright, we need to target some different units just to make sure that they survive.
Sunlight burns in our weapons.
Copy of the we have. No, we do not. It's just the other one in our hand.
Careful! I just calibrated her.
Baron's almost dead. Finally, we got Ravoon. Great.
Solari controls all that I want to.
That's fine. We don't care now about them removing our units. We will, as long as they don't remove Ravoon. We certainly want to keep him around. We want to be triggering these daybreaks as much as possible.
Behold the sun's holy light.
And let's just end around here. There we go. That's Baron dead.
Our deeds will be written in the heavens.
Well, taking that lifesteal was definitely a bit risky, having very little Nexus health, but luckily we were able to pick up that extra midway through to keep ourselves healthy. And yeah, Leona's certainly a bit slower than other champions. She doesn't scale quite as hard, but if you have the right relics, she can still be pretty fun. So hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time.